Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Plain Living. I'm John Gray, and I'm here today with the lovely Miss
Peggy Burton.
Peggy Burton.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Afternoon or evening.
And I'm here.
Whenever you watch.
And I'm Jim Fuller. I forgot.
And I just see a Jack Russell on the set.
Who does he
Is
belong
that
to?
Buddy? Is that the...
Oh, okay.
Buddy,
Okay.
come on up on the
Buddy.
set. Join us.
Come on up here.
Boy.
There you go. Hi,
Yeah.
buddy.
Boy,
Hi, buddy.
How you doing? You want some Jim Oliver's hot
I guess
barbecue
he's a Jack
sauce?
Russell. He looks like a Jack Russell. He's just coming up and checking things out.
Yeah. He's going to go back there and hike his leg on that tree, probably.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
I see
That
something
could
special
happen.
coming in the door. It looks
There's
like,
all kinds of
it
stuff.
looks
Look,
like
we've been
Brody.
invited. What was that? What was his name? The English are coming.
The British are coming?
British are coming. The British are coming.
Oh, no.
Paul
no,
Revere.
Paul
Paul
Revere.
Revere.
I knew it was
we
a
need
P.
Paul Revere out here hollering right now. The English are coming. The English are coming. We have the whole English family here this morning.
That's
Plus
great.
Nancy Fuller.
All right.
That's right.
There's
You
a
have got
new
your whole
English.
clan. It must have been fun at your house or their houses this Christmas.
It was. And, you know, one comment about that. You know, guys, how we got drug kicking and screaming into the text world.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We didn't want to do
I'm
that.
still
We didn't
screaming.
want to play that game at all. Well, you know, probably in a day's time, I might send 3 or 4 texts.
Yeah.
If I have to. If I absolutely have
It's by
to.
necessity.
Yeah. Well, my granddaughter got a phone for Christmas, and I looked yesterday, and she sent 128 texts yesterday. So,
you?
So she
no, not to
just
me.
around the world.
Yeah, to everybody. Can you imagine 128 texts in one day?
Well, it's that generation. It's
Yeah, I
that
know.
generation.
And she has feathers in her hair.
Yeah.
Feathers are big.
On the
this
other
year.
side of the coin, she only made 1 phone call. You know, where we would make phone calls.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, we'd make phone calls. So, anyway.
Well, if you want to get in touch with a child or a teenager, don't bother with a phone call. Don't leave a message.
Right.
You better text,
Or
or you're
Lauren.
not going to hear from them.
Or Lauren.
Or Lauren.
She texts. She doesn't.
Yeah,
she's not
It's easier.
verbal.
It's easier.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Yes.
It really
yeah.
is, because you
Yeah.
don't have to put up with somebody making polite conversation. But once in a while, I love to hear a voice. Don't get me wrong.
You know,
Yeah.
Fran was telling me the other day that my lovely bride, Fran, that she was looking at Vicki Collinsworth's new phone. She got a new phone for Christmas, and it had a keyboard on it, and she said the keyboard didn't look like a typewriter keyboard. And I said, well, I don't know. Is a keyboard that people use normally for texting different than a typewriter keyboard?
Well,
Mine
If they
is,
have a
because
keyboard on it?
I have a cheap phone. I don't have a smartphone. My phone, you have, like, if you want to go dear, you got to go, sometimes
Well,
you do
it's the-
3
it's
digits.
the numbers.
Yeah, like, it's got ABC on the first thing, and you have to go, if you want to see, you got to go da.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is
And so-
kind of an older one,
and
isn't
so,
it?
yeah, that is an
yeah,
older
okay, I
one.
remember that.
Sort of like
now.
mine.
But
Yeah, probably so.
the new
It's the
phones
Mine's
are
got
lot
a
faster.
regular keyboard that pulls out on it.
But do you
But it's
use
a regular. It's
Yeah.
a regular.
Yeah, you
It's
do.
set up
Yeah.
like a regular typewriter.
Yeah.
much.
Now I think it's the
Pretty
keyboard that if you want to use this on the screen it's not the same, is it? Yeah.
QWERTY is the traditional typewriter.
Yeah.
QWERTY.
Right. Well, mine has both. I understand the.
The voice behind the camera is Lauren. She's not up here
That's
with
Lauren.
us today.
You know,
Hi,
and
She
Lauren.
is a texter.
Lauren, who's typically on the set, is doing the cameras because I guess Julia's off today, so she's behind the cameras.
Giving
And I was
instructions.
thinking when I came in and realized that, I thought, we really ain't got a whole lot on this show today.
Yes, we do. We have Fran Barber sitting out
It would be good if we had Lauren so that I could,
Antagonize her.
yeah, so I could antagonize her. But now she's on the other side of the camera and she actually knows stuff today.
I know.
She
She's on
knows
top
stuff
of it.
that we don't know.
Well,
So-
Julia's not here because she got a new rug at Catalog's Return Store, and she's having a photo session this morning.
A new rug?
Really?
Yeah.
On a bear rug?
Yeah,
Like naked
yeah.
on a rug?
Now I don't know whether she's naked. Peggy,
Well, that's all I can think
Happy
of.
New Year, ladies and gentlemen. We're naked on a rug here at Just Plain
And
Living.
leave it to Peggy. Peggy is really the one that comes up with off the wall stuff
But
up here.
Chris-
You'd think it'd be John or I, but
You and I made it to dam runs
on
Christmas Day,
morning.
and
Yeah,
I was so impressed.
Right.
There was so many people there offering to
Helping.
help feed. I think about 500 people. I think they sent out about 350 meals, and then there was other people that came in. It was really nice.
Yeah, we were there doing a story on that. I was really impressed. This is something
It was packed.
Mayor Lane Curley heads up, and I think
Has for
Dameron,
years.
yeah, it has for I think 7 or 8 years,
Yeah.
and providing meals to people at Christmas. And it wasn't just people that were necessarily needy. If you were happened to be alone and you wanted
to go eat,
you wanted to go down there and eat.
That was hard for me to
you
keep
know.
from eating because it smelled good, didn't it?
It did. Well, they all
It is
you could have
good
been
there.
there. They
Well, I know, but I was
offered
going
to
to
feed
my
everybody.
sister's.
And
But-
I think Dameron's pitched in and did all that at cost. And,
Oh, it was
Yeah,
helped
yeah,
cook it with
yeah.
their-
So it was a
with their
well
staff, so-
done deal.
And
And every time they ran out of potatoes, here came the potatoes.
Here
They
comes
never ran out of
potatoes.
anything.
Yeah.
It was amazing. The Damerons need to be given big hand
yeah,
of
big
applause.
time.
They're wonderful.
I understand there were about 150 volunteers that
At
came in to
least,
help
at least.
deliver the ones that had to go
Yeah,
out to people's
it was
houses.
really
so
nice.
that was neat as well.
And it made you feel good.
Yeah.
It really did.
Yeah.
I was impressed that Peggy was out there waiting on tables and stuff, I think. And,
Did
And
you
there was
give them a
lady
song?
Yes, I sang Happy Birthday with everybody to Mrs. Estelle Williams, who was, she said 84, but I convinced her she was 39.
Only you, babe.
Yeah.
is
Only
there any
you.
way you can convince me I'm 39?
Oh, me. We're working on it.
Well, what is that? I've been working on a song about this, and it's just lie to me.
Lie to
Lie
me.
to
Lie
me.
to me.
Yeah,
Don't tell me the truth hurts. I hurt all the time. Lie to me.
That's a good one.
You know, lie
That's
to me.
great.
Lie to me. Tell me
Give me a
I'm. Tell
couple
me
of
I'm pretty.
lines.
Tell me I'm smart.
Smart.
You know, lie to me. I don't know.
I think there was a country hit one
There
time
there
called,
was. There
called
was.
When you
Tell,
look at
Tell
me
Me
and
a
say,
Lie.
bless my heart.
Yeah. I heard all. Don't tell me the truth hurts. I hurt all the time. Lie to me.
That's cute. That is
So,
cute. I like that.
I'm 39. Thank you very much.
you
I
much.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Lie to
Something
me.
something that I want to bring up is the fact that Christmas Eve and a lot of things happen, and there's a lot of excuse me. There's a lot of meaning goes behind everything, and Christmas is about giving gifts. And this lady that I'm getting ready to talk to you about gave an incredible amount to Tullahoma, and I'm sorry to announce that Tullahoma lost a lovely lady Christmas Eve in the passing of Mildred Trott Weddington, lovingly known as Mimi. Mildred was married to the late Merle Weddington, who co-owned and operated the Weddington Brothers hardware store in downtown Tullahoma in the 50s and 60s. Mildred is survived by her daughter Gail Oliver and her husband Brad, her son Mildred Weddington Jr. and his wife Pam, 5 grandchildren, 7 great-grandchildren. Mildred was a homemaker, an avid bird watcher. She loved sports. She was a great golfer and spent much of her time at Trinity Church, which she loved. Mildred was the founder of a Mother's Day Out program at Trinity and was mentor and teacher to many children and parents as well throughout the years. Mildred was 94 years old, and for many of those 94 years, she shared her gentle spirit and quiet wisdom in a way that affected the lives of all who knew her. Thank you, Mimi. You will be missed. Visitation for Mildred will be Thursday, December the 29th from 10 to 11 a.m. at Trinity Church. Service to follow at 11 a.m. with interment at 3 p.m. at Oakwood Cemetery. And Dave Culberson is in charge of the arrangement. So a lovely lady, and passed on Christmas Eve, but she gave gifts to this community for 94 years.
That's wonderful.
Great
wonderful
lady,
that she
very
passed,
peaceful.
But she passed peacefully, I
Peaceful,
hope.
wonderful woman, very gentle heart, gentle spirit, and started Mother's Day Out. You know, she that has given
That is a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
respite to so many young women like Jenny, who's getting ready to come up here with her 3 young children.
Yeah,
you know,
Mother's Day Out.
There's somewhere that you could take those children and know that they'd be cared for properly by people like Mildred, and where you could go out and do a few things
That's nice.
without having your husband have to do it for you.
There you go.
Yeah, Jenny's quite fortunate in that she's got all kinds of grandparents, and her
And Greg.
and her husband is absolutely amazing at this. I'm not
is
sure where he
wonderful.
learned his parenting skills. I don't think I have those.
He's just a good man.
They were
You
in
know.
church the other day, and I looked up there, and in comes Jenny with Brody, or Greg with Brody. Jenny's with the girls. In comes Greg with Brody, and I think Brody was a touch bit jaundiced when he was born, and as was Jacob when he was born, my son. So he'd been
So was
under a
mine.
light, you know. And I looked at him, and I went up to Greg, and I said, Greg, you and Brody been male bonding in Vegas. The kid's got a tan.
Yeah, they always look pretty.
Brody was looking good. Looked like he'd been on a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah.
Because my son was jaundiced, and he really was the prettiest baby in there because the jaundiced babies don't have that red skin.
No,
you know,
yeah,
they
no,
have-
it's-
so we had to lay him in the sun
Yeah,
in those days.
They didn't have those
They
kind of
didn't-
lights.
Yeah, we
did
laid
they?
him in the sun.
They've got little capsules they put them in
Yeah.
now, and they shoot them full of sunshine pretty quick and get them on out of there.
Yeah.
Insurance company don't want them laying around in there too long.
Isn't it amazing what they've come up with?
Oh, I know.
Used to when a woman had a baby, she might be in the hospital 2-3 weeks. Now they're out 3
Now
days.
they're popping
Get 'em
out
of
there.
here.
Get them out of
Yeah.
here and get them home. But the miracle of modern medicine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, I think all of that. Now, this is really going to sound chauvinistic if I say it. Let's say,
Well, naturally you're saying it.
back during the Vietnam War, Americans found out that Vietnamese women working in the rice paddies would have babies, and they were back to work that
Oh
afternoon.
yeah, they just
you know,
drop them
so-
right there in the rice field.
Yeah, so I mean,
Picks them
I
up,
don't
throw
think
them over their shoulder, and off they go.
Americans didn't know that, you know,
Yeah.
till the Vietnam War.
Well,
You know.
I don't know that I needed to know that right now.
Oh, there's lots of things you need to know. I had learned. That was
Millions of
when my
things.
son was born. My husband, we were in the Philippine Islands, and my husband was like across the bridge that washed out every year at the base working, and I had to be prepared in case nobody could take me to the hospital. So I knew how to boil water and, you know, rip sheets, and I kept a pair of scissors on hand just in case.
Or swim the river. one
Or
of the
swim the river, that's right.
Oh goodness.
You learn to be self-sufficient.
Oh,
My
folks.
gosh, enough of that.
We're getting the X. Lauren's
No
giving
wonder.
us the big black X. That means it's time to go on. And we have a great show today. Hang around. We've got good things coming up for you. We'll talk a little bit about what's going to go on in New Year's, hopefully. And maybe you have a wish or going to make yourself a promise that you usually probably don't keep, but we might talk about some of that stuff as well. So we'll be right back after these messages.
Why? Traders Bank,
The convenience of 5 locations near you.
2695 Deckard Boulevard, Winchester. 1207 Hillsborough Boulevard, Manchester. 1602 North Main Street, Shelbyville. 412 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma. 120 North Jackson Street, Tullahoma. Why? Traders Bank.
The service of 61 friendly, knowledgeable employees meeting your banking needs.
We're Traders Bank in Winchester. Come see us. We're Traders Bank in Manchester. Come see us. We're Traders Bank in Shelbyville. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank on West Lincoln Street in Tullahoma. Come see us.
We're Traders Bank. Come see us.
Why? Traders Bank.
The stability of 122 years, locally owned and operated, banking under the same name.
Traders Bank.
Why Traders Bank? Because you're welcome here.
Traders Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
These are the children who had no chance. They're known as Brazil's street kids. They wander the streets dying by the thousands from drugs, AIDS, and bullets. Most of them have been abandoned, left to survive on their own. These children needed a place to go. I had to do something. So I brought it up at Rotary. People heard about what we were doing and asked how they could help. Together, we raised funds to give them a home and open the school. They're learning a trade. Now hundreds of kids have a family and a future. They're contributing to the Rotary believes in making things better for everyone.
Rotary is making a difference right now.
They have hope.
Rotary gives people an opportunity to help.
Welcome back. I have on the set a good friend and representing the senior building today, Fran Barber. Fran,
hi.
Welcome. And did you have a great Christmas?
Yes, I did, but I ate too much. I probably put on 10 pounds.
Well, I'm the one that has to worry about that, not you.
Oh, no, you don't.
I do. I always worry about
it was a busy holiday, but do you feel like after it's over, like today I don't have anything to do, really.
I know, it's all done.
I don't have to cook. I don't have to go rush out and buy gifts. It's all done.
And did you come in on a rowboat today?
Oh, yes.
It was raining in
Oh,
Lynchburg,
it's
I
rainy.
I know.
But remember, the sun shines up above that rain somewhere. I just wish it would pop out.
Well,
Yeah.
what do we look forward to in the new year at the senior building? Are y'all having a New Year's party or anything?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't think so. I haven't heard about it.
Okay. I mean, at the senior building.
Yes. No. The seniors really do not like, and I think I'm speaking to most of them, on New Year's Eve, they do not like to get out.
They want to stay in.
And late, stay up that late. And like me, I like to be home with all the traffic and the partying going on.
So,
be safe.
The normal things that go on at the senior building.
Let's talk about Pocahontas.
Okay.
They're having potluck on the 10th, the 18th, and the 26th, and this is good country cooking.
So potluck means you bring the food.
You bring a dish,
share everything.
And then they play rook, dominoes, chicken foot, and they've got a new game that the seniors really love, and it's called cornhole. I don't like that name. Don't know why in the world it's called that, but there's like a thing, a board about this big, and it's got underneath where you can you toss a beanbag about this big, and you score, and it goes into the hole, and it's very popular right now.
Oh, I've seen those.
All three seniors, all three centers have it.
And they're like there's a hole over here and a hole over there, or
and you just toss,
and you're just tossing things, trying to get it through
very
the hole.
competitive with seniors.
Oh, okay.
And they get a little exercise.
Cornhole?
Yeah.
I believe I could have thought of better name.
I know, beanbag in the hole.
Back to Pocahontas for just a minute. When they do the potluck, you don't have to make reservations, or do you?
Oh no.
You just bring your
go.
food, and then you come and share. And what day of the week is that?
It's the 10th of January, the 18th, and the 26th.
Okay, 10th, 18th, and 26th, and they do that around noon. Okay.
And they do rook. They play rook. And
do you play rook?
I used to. I just don't have time.
I wonder if that's a Southern thing, because my parents used to play rook.
All the centers play rook. I remember I used to play it when my parents used to play it when I was 10 years old, and I learned how early.
I did too, and I learned bridge and pinochle because my husband's people did that. So
instead of watching TV all night, you kind of play games.
Yeah.
And then watch special programs.
I think it's a good thing.
We should do more of that. They have exercise every morning at 9:30.
And what sort of exercise?
They walk, and they do just exercise where you can sit down.
So if you're in a wheelchair, you can still go in and do exercise.
And the centers are closed on the 16th for Martin Luther King Day. And on the 18th at 11 o'clock, they're at Pocahontas. They're discussing his life and the values he stood for. Martin Luther King.
Talking about Martin Luther King. That's nice.
Yeah. And that's at Pocahontas. And let me go to Manchester. I just got this a few minutes ago. Of course, the centers will be closed the second for New Year's, and on Monday, the 16th, all the centers will close there. And Manchester Healthcare will do blood pressure checks on the 4th and 25th. All the centers do blood pressure checks.
And do you have to sign up for that, or you just go?
No, but you call and find out which days they're having it, because sometimes they vary.
Does everybody know where all these centers are?
Well,
like, for instance, Pocahontas.
I'm surprised a lot of people don't know where Coffee County Seniors is in Tullahoma. They say, where are you? Next to the library.
Next to the library, next to the
Imagination Station.
Right, it's easy to find.
And Manchester is there where the old Bonanza building
used to be. And it's just sort of off the freeway, exit what?
No, just before you get to the freeway, I think. Just before.
Right.
Yeah. And Foothills Crafts, there's a Mexican restaurant across from Foothills Crafts where you go to the fairgrounds.
Los Tres Amigos.
Yeah.
Right next to it.
And then right down the street from that there's the center.
And then Pocahontas?
Pocahontas is you have to kind of know where it is or get good directions. You go towards...
so don't call me. I'm not real good at directions.
Go towards Woodbury. I can take you there, but I can't show you.
If there was a GPS in your car, do y'all have addresses?
Yes, but right now off the top of my head,
well, that's all right. But you know,
go
call the senior building here.
Yes.
Look it up and call and ask for directions or ask for an address, because a lot of people have GPS today.
It's before you get to Woodbury. It's on the Woodbury Highway, off the Woodbury Highway.
My son gave me a GPS and he said, "Mom, I know you don't ever know where you are, so I want you to always be able to get home." So he got it. He put my address.
Do you use it?
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh,
I mean, I use it to go across town.
Okay, Manchester, somewhere here, they have haircuts. I thought I read it a few minutes ago. No, it's like minimum payment.
But minimum payment.
And Tullahoma also has that. You can call for the dates.
And
I think
that's within the building. You come to the senior building and get your hair
We have
done.
beauticians that come to the center, those
That's
two centers.
wonderful. What a nice thing for them to do.
And of course, you know, all three centers, they play bridge. And the big card game that took the place of Rook is Hand and Foot.
Hand and
foot.
I heard somebody talk about that, but I have no clue what it means.
It's progressive canasta.
Progressive
canasta.
Hand and foot. How did that fit in there?
And it's like, if you have 6 people playing, you have one more deck of cards. Like, if 6 people playing, you have 7 decks of cards.
7 decks of cards to deal? Oh my gosh. How in the world?
And it's a lot of fun.
You like it?
Yeah, yes, I like it.
I'll have to learn to play it.
A lot of the seniors play that.
On one of my days off.
Oh. And of course, let's see. You know, if anybody's feeling lonely at home, we always say come to the center, join your friends.
There's generally something you can be doing from what time till what time?
8 to 4.
From 8 to 4.
8 to 4.
And to join the senior association, it's $25 a year, and that gets you what? Just a membership?
Just a membership. It allows you to vote come election.
Allows you to vote, and it helps to keep the center open.
It helps keep the center open,
these places do not run by themselves.
Yes, because you get all these things free. You get exercise classes, Tai Chi, wood carving classes we've started.
Oh, you have? What day is that? Do you know?
That's on Wednesday, I believe. You can call and ask. It's right before line dance,
So you can come in and buy the wood, or do you have to bring your own?
You kind of bring your own supplies.
You bring
and
your
they
own
show you how.
And they show you how to do it.
And gemstone classes, line dance classes, all kinds of card games, bingo. It makes the day pass faster.
I think that it's important for people to know that they need to be a little bit social. I don't mean that you have to have big parties and stuff like that, but you need to get out and talk to people. You don't need to just be sitting home on the couch letting Jerry Springer entertain you.
There you go. There you go. And we'd like to thank all the bingo sponsors.
Oh, there's
we have
a lot
quite
of
a few
people,
bingo sponsors. Seniors love bingo. And it's not just numbers, looking at numbers.
And how often is bingo?
Bingo's every Thursday, then every other Wednesday.
Every Thursday and every other Wednesday. What time is that?
It's from 9 o'clock until about 10:30, between 10:30 and 11.
And so people win prizes that sponsors have given you.
And it doesn't cost anything to pay.
Well, someday we ought to just name off all those sponsors, because that's a wonderful thing. There's a lot of people in this community that give.
Yes, especially now when everybody's in a crunch and we don't know what 2012 holds. So
it's good to get involved. Well, any last words that we need to say?
No, that's it. Just stay active and stay happy.
I love that. Thanks, Fran.
Thank you.
I love it, Newcom. We're going to be back with more living.
I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and we own Thompson Ford in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Lori and I bought the dealership back. It's on Highway 55. Same dealership that we had for 10 years. Look forward to serving you for another 10. Thank you to the community. Thank you for allowing us to be here for the last 15 years. Thank you for having us raise our family here.
Thank you for all your support.
It's been a great place. It's a great place to live. Look forward to living here. Put me in the ground here. I'd be proud to do it. God bless America, and God bless Tennessee.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right?
My paper-free office from RJ Young. It's that easy.
Wherever good can overcome, that is where your contributions to the Salvation Army go.
Hey, what about Rudolph? Rudolph? Don't ask me about Rudolph. Rudolph? I don't know about Rudolph. You don't? Where'd he go? He doesn't know where Rudolph went. He ain't going to be in the playoffs either. But what we have right now is we have our man on the ground. Bob Payne was at the Baptist Church at the night at Bethlehem this week, and he found angels. Imagine that. They were there. Now they're going to be here. Angels.
Gotten that shot. This looks
But you, Bethlehem, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Next one. Get out of here. She nudged.
I wish I'd gotten that shot. This looks
Oh yeah, the camel's all laid over. Oh. Oh, poor thing's trying to get up.
There's one place women of all ages can find the care they need, the Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center. We're a full-service women's center with comprehensive obstetrical and gynecological surgery. Our excellent customer satisfaction rate is a reflection of our commitment to excellence. To serve you even better, we've now remodeled our facility. Our family-friendly birth center features private labor, delivery, and recovery suites. For every stage of your life, we're there for you. The Women's Center at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Get Tullahoma's news first, fast, and free with Tullahoma's News Leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Jimmy and Jenny bring you local weather, sports, community calendar events, birth announcements, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Tullahoma's news, get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
When you see the sign, The Main Event, take a close look inside at a hair studio that offers services by some of the best master stylists in Middle Tennessee. These stylists offer a list of services that compete with large city salons, from trendy cuts for men, women, and children to the latest color techniques, including highlights and bold color accents. Other services offered include permanent hair weaving and relaxing to formal hairstyle for that special occasion. You can also give yourself a very special treat with a full makeover, including full body waxing. For your convenience, we are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until the last client leaves happy. Call and make your appointment at 931-571-8682 or stop by our Tullahoma location at 207 North Jackson Street. Pamper yourself at The Main Event today.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands-On Science Center. The Hands-On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands-On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tullahoma Living. You know, this is kind of a very special time that we, usually every Christmas, we try to get together members of our family and bring them in here. And we also try to let my grandchildren, we try to make sure that they don't get more than a month old before we get them on TV. So we've got a new addition today that we're bringing on here, and he's 2 weeks old. Yes, Saturday. Mm-hmm. To my left is Abigail English. Sometimes I get confused. There's three of them now. So, is Abigail English, and to Jenny's right over there is Isabella English, and of course you remember Jenny, who is one-time co-host of the news and this show, and occasional host now of Tennessee Traveler. And you've been gone for a while, Jenny. I think for about 3 weeks now. Tell us what you've been doing, and then you can introduce the reason.
Well, clearly we've been having babies. That's kind of all I've been doing.
That's right. And Jenny is holding,
wrapping presents.
Yeah, Jenny is holding Brody, who was originally Stewie.
The whole time I was pregnant, our neighbors referred to him as Stewie because we had such a terrible time naming this child. The girls' names were so easy. And so all of our friends called him Stewie for the entire time that he was born, and they convinced one of the nurses at the hospital to make him up a little card that said Stewie, that was actually his name. And my husband posted it on Facebook, and people saw it and thought that was his real name.
And me included. Me included.
Jimmy saw it.
I saw it on Facebook, and so at that point they had named Stewie, or Brody, so at that point I thought, they've actually named him Stewie. But,
he did think. When he came to visit him in the hospital, he thought his name was Stewie.
Yeah, right. Okay. This being Christmas, I remember that when Jenny, there you go, there's a close-up there, Brody. And I would ask him to smile for the camera, but he sleeps a lot. He sleeps a lot now. He knows how, you folks know how babies are. That's primarily what they do. Okay, we've got, as I mentioned, Abigail and Isabella is up here, and it's Christmas, so there's probably some fun things they would like to talk about. Isabella, what was your most fun gift you got for Christmas?
An iPod Touch.
An iPod Touch.
iPod Touch. Oh, okay.
What else did you get? Anything else? I can't remember anything else after the iPod Touch.
Yeah, and they've been at my house for a couple of days, and I don't think I've seen them play with the iPod Touch much. But what was that thing that had the little balls in it that you guys were playing with last night?
Orbeez.
Orbits? Orbeez. Oh, okay. And so what does that do? I don't think you guys were using it for what it was supposed to be used for. But what does the Orbeez do?
You put your feet in it.
Oh, okay. And it's like a foot massage? Sort of, okay.
But the real cool thing about Orbeez is they start out tiny little, they're some sort of polymer, and they absorb water to like 300 times their size. So
really?
They're missing the really cool part of the Orbeez just to stick their feet in.
Yeah. Well, they were telling me last night when I got home, Abigail, I guess, had read the warning that, if you eat them, you're supposed to go to the emergency room, right? Yeah, okay, which was good. I don't think anybody has eaten one yet, have you? Maybe Izzy might have.
Did you eat any Orbeez? No.
So what about you, Abigail? What was your favorite Christmas?
Cell phone.
A cell phone, which is right here, I might add. And do you think I was reasonably accurate? You think I was reasonably accurate when I said that between yesterday morning and last night you sent 128 texts?
That's good though, right? Her package has unlimited texts.
Right.
But not unlimited calling. So texting's better than calling.
Right, yeah, so.
You think you've sent 128 texts this month?
I probably haven't sent 128 texts this month, no. But I have talked on the phone a little bit, so she didn't do any phone calls. What else did you get that was fun, Abigail?
Kindle Fire.
Kindle Fire. Okay. And how does that differ from what Izzy got?
Goodness.
You can't take pictures on the Kindle Fire.
Yeah.
You can only play games, listen to music, and read books.
Oh, okay. You can read books with the Kindle
And
Fire.
on the iPod, you can't normally read books.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, since your audience out there has not seen you guys for a while, Izzy, you're in what grade now? Kindergarten. What's the most fun thing you got to do this year? I remember you did something back during football season. What was that?
Did you get a new dress for football season? What was that for?
Homecoming.
Say it louder so Gramps can hear.
Yeah. Gramps is old, and I can't hear you if you don't say it louder.
She got it for homecoming.
Homecoming. Oh, okay. So was that a kind of a fun time? Oh, okay. It was an exciting time for us as well. Except, Abigail, have you heard about all you want to hear about this homecoming thing? Yeah.
Isabella got to be the flower girl for Tullahoma's homecoming,
Right.
and Abigail never had that opportunity, and she thought that was a real injustice that had happened to her.
But it's all better now. We pretty much forgot about it, except when I was bringing it up, right, Abigail?
Is that true? Isabella's kind of got a sneaky way each night before they go to bed. The girls and Greg and I we say what we're thankful for that happened that day, and Isabella periodically will bring back up homecoming that she's still thankful for that.
Okay.
Just to kind of dig at Abigail a little bit right before bed.
And Abigail is in the 3rd grade now, and recently your whole family is kind of musically inclined, and so what are you doing as far as music?
I take violin lessons.
And I think it was this past Sunday, you were in a recital in Lynchburg. You got to do a solo. So were you nervous about that?
No. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So Abigail, your dad is the band director at Tullahoma High School. Is that kind of intimidating to you? Does it put pressure on you that you think you have to do real good because he might be critical?
No.
Not at all. Okay. All right. Is he helpful at all in your when you do your lessons and stuff? Actually, your mommy was a music minor at Tennessee Tech. No, you were in the band at Tennessee Tech.
I had to be in the band because I had a scholarship. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you get much help from your parents on that, or you just have to learn it on your own?
I get help from them.
You get help from them. Okay. Well, I want to tell you what, girls, Abigail and Isabella and Brody, who doesn't care at the moment, and actually you too, Jenny. Thank you both for coming by today. We appreciate it very much.
No problem.
All right.
We like to come, don't we?
Okay. Well, thank you very, very much, girls. We appreciate it. We will be right back in just a moment. We'll talk with more right after this.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want, at our offices, or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
This is for my daddy and the chips. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what's so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
At Charter, we're connecting military families with free webcams and the fastest, most reliable internet speeds. Get your webcam at charter.com/canyousee.
I miss you, Daddy.
Welcome back. Recently, First Baptist Church in Tullahoma put on this wonderful exhibit, Night in Bethlehem, and Nathan Dorrell, who, by the way, I used to teach, is doing a juggling act for the children. We're going to watch that now.
Right. So it's time to get the first box of Christmas ornaments out. And if you guys are over there and you can't see, you might want to scoot over this way just a minute. Alright, because this side, right about that hole, won't be able to see very good. Alright, so it's time to get the Christmas decorations out. Here we go. Alright.
Put them on the tree.
It's the Christmas balls. Alright. Great.
Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree.
Not muted. You won't get signal here.
There we go. How's that? That's better. Yeah. I should have taken my coat off when I got here. How's everybody doing? Merry Christmas. Yeah. All right. You know what? Now that we got the Christmas balls and we've got them out on the tree, I think it's time for the next box of stuff, guys. We need some more decorations. Oh, boy. Wow. All right. We've got the chain that we made. Yeah, the Christmas chain. This ought to be fun. Cool. Here we go. I'm made this Christmas chain when I was a kid. Let's see what it can do here. You know, we're getting so good at this Christmas decorating stuff together as a family. Oh, what's next? Y'all got it?
Ooh, be careful with this box. This box has the glass ornaments.
Oh, the glass ornaments. All right. Let's see what we can do. Go like this and help me out. There we go. Yeah, sometimes you step on your family members on purpose and sometimes by accident. But you know what? I think that does it. We've got the Christmas balls, we've got the glass stuff, we've got the chains. I think we've got it. The star. Oh yeah, that's the most important part. How about you?
Serving you as a local firefighter.
Proudly served our country in the United States Air Force. Serving Tullahoma.
Helping our kids.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop. Your comfort is our service. We'd like to thank Tullahoma for the privilege of serving your heating and cooling needs.
How can toys like these lead to a 6-year-old's death and leave another child permanently brain damaged? Because they're not toys at all. A safety message from your local fire department and this station.
Oh, there's my cat. Should I put her away?
Lighten it up a little bit.
How's this? Great.
Good. There we go.
So you've been meaning to do something healthy, commune with nature, get outdoors, and meet new people. We have the perfect solution. Come hike with us. You can find a Tennessee Trails Association chapter near you, including Clarksville, Columbia Franklin, Cove Lake, Highland Rim, Jackson, Knoxville, Oak Ridge, Martin Weekly, Memphis, Murfreesboro, Nashville, Plateau at Crossville, Rugby in the Big South Fork, and Upper Cumberland. We're on the web at TennesseeTrails.org. It's fun, it's stress-free, and it's good for you. See you on the trails.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now I'm going to bring you Stephen Gallagher and his angels, and they are named Sweet, Fancy, and Mosey. Go get them. Introduce these two lovely young ladies because I know their names aren't sweet and fancy.
Well, the sweet one over here is Miss Kelsey Wells from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And right here we're playing banjo and singing is Tara Daniels, and originally from
Woodbury.
Originally.
Woodbury. Yeah, not from far down the road at all.
Lives in Murfreesboro now.
What moved to the big city?
Wow, you left Woodbury? How in the world could you ever do that?
It's hard, but at least I can always go back.
Well, what about the name? You have a new name, a new group? Are you playing around?
Oh yes, we actually just got back from Knoxville playing at the Blue Plate Special. We played last week at Miller's Grocery.
All right.
And we'll be playing January the 7th at Three Brothers in Murfreesboro. So yeah, we're definitely playing around, looking and playing gigs.
Playing gigs, having fun?
Oh, having a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. That song right there, Hunting for Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what the name of it was, but it's what the root of the story was,
right.
Wasn't it? Did you write that, or is that one that someone else has done?
Yeah,
you
that's
wrote
an
it?
original song. Me
Original
and Kelsey
song?
wrote that
It's a great
one together.
song.
Yeah, thank you.
Very well done. Have you found him?
I keep finding them. It's the problem.
There's more than one of them out there, isn't there?
No. It's just an idea, kind of about not wanting to grow up and stay put, but
yeah,
it's a fun song.
You had to leave Woodbury to find that out.
Pretty much, yeah.
What about you, young lady? What's your track? How did you get here?
How did I get here?
Yeah.
I drove down the interstate.
What led you to this point in your life? To be sitting there playing a wonderful fiddle with Bonaparte on one of your keys. Huh?
That's Bonaparte.
Well, yeah, this is Bonaparte. Well,
Bonaparte
came about so when I was younger, I started playing in fiddle contests just to get experience and stuff, and I was always really, really, really nervous. And so Bonaparte came to sit on my fiddle so that I could look at him instead of having to look at the audience.
Yeah, works.
Now he's hung out for quite a few years.
Yeah. So he looks at the audience for you, huh?
Right, and I just look at him.
It's kind of a mascot when Buddy can't come.
Yeah,
This is Buddy's
Buddy's on the floor there.
Buddy's our mascot, yeah. Our
Buddy
good
was
luck
up
charm.
strumming the keys a minute ago with Steven, strumming the strings. So,
come here, Buddy.
Steven, how's the guitar business?
Oh, it's good. Very good, I guess. We had a good December, and Buddy's kept all the mice away.
Yeah.
He's been hanging out.
So who have you been making? Have you made any special guitars for any famous people here in the last little bit? I know y'all make a bunch of them for famous people.
Oh, let me think. Oh, nobody in particular right now. We have been building a lot of guitars. We actually we are shipping 6 guitars eventually to a new store in Nashville that'll be representing our brand.
Good, wonderful.
And it's called Two Old Hippies.
Two Old Hippies.
Which is really a neat store, though, because it's a huge company. The owner of the store owns also Breedlove Guitars and many other guitar companies, and at one time owned a bunch of fishing lure companies and fishing line, and sold that out and started doing guitars.
Went from fishing to guitars.
Yeah.
Huh? Very good, very good.
I guess hippies like two things, fishing
Are you going to bring us another one right quick here? What's the next song?
We're just going to play a traditional tune for you this time, because we kind of do both. We play a lot of original tunes that these two lovely girls write, and then I'm sucking up. And then
yeah, you're a smart guy.
Yeah,
smart guy, particularly after what she found in your coat pocket.
Yeah, right. But anyway, we also
that's a story worth telling, folks. But you're going to have to get Steven to tell you that story.
We also play traditional tunes, old time tunes.
Let's get back to
just trying to stay. Yeah. We're going to stay traditional.
Bonaparte, what do you think, buddy? Are we going to make it? Bonaparte says everything's going to be all right. Let's hear it.
This one's Angeline the Baker.
right, folks, that's Sweet, Wiley, and Warren.
Now, how come I get Wiley?
I can tell by looking at that eye. That's why. You look worn out, baby. They've been working hard, and we appreciate y'all coming today.
Thanks
and we're
for
going to
having
bring
us.
you back in just a little bit. We're going to let you close the show today with your last song. But one more question before we leave. Who's the pictures on your banjo?
Oh, well, that's
Who is that kissing you?
that's my sweetheart.
And where is he?
He's probably sleeping.
Is he sleeping?
He might. It's cold and rainy. I would imagine he's
You
probably
think he's sleeping? Okay.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. That's nice that you have adorned your instrument to keep your love close.
Well, I think it's a little something sweet,
Yeah, it
because he
is.
can't
It
come a
is.
lot. So
It is.
drag him
And you
around,
have to
I
do something to combat Bonaparte.
Yeah, yeah, we don't want him to get lonely.
Buddy.
Yeah.
You got Bonaparte,
I've got
Buddy, and-
She's got Buddy, and I've got what? Eric. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Eric. Did you hear that, Eric? You're not that close. Thank y'all so much for being here. And we'll get you back in just a little bit and do another tune, talk a little bit more. And we'll be right back, folks, after these messages. Jay Gregory invites you to spend part of your holiday season in Bell Buckle this year. The merchants at Southern Charm make gift buying easy, offering Jay Jordan's quality clothing and other designer fashions, pad rags, silly cow chocolate, shabby chic homemade distressed furniture, antiques, jellies, jams, and a gourmet food line from the world-famous Bell Buckle Cafe. And speaking of the Bell Buckle Cafe, make sure you stop by and enjoy some of Tennessee's best home-style cooking. If over some pork or a great dessert, you think of your upcoming event, go see Martha at the Bell Buckle Banquet and Recital Hall. Wedding, banquet, company party, business meeting, or just a group of friends getting together to have some fun. Martha can help you set a menu, decide on decorations, and ensure your event is successfully delivered in a big town way with small town charm. Jay Gregory has given you an invitation, so visit Southern Charm, the Bell Buckle Cafe, and the Bell Buckle Banquet Hall this holiday season. Visit Bell Buckle. Give yourself a gift.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do,
Everyday miracles at Life Care Centers of America.
Well, we're back. We are back.
We
Peggy.
are back. And we're
What
gonna
about
talk
that?
about,
Wasn't that fun?
That was awesome. I
Those
loved
young
it.
people are
That
just
did. I
great.
loved
That's
it. What
great.
a great job they did.
Sweet, Wiley, and Warren.
That's cute, huh? That was cute.
All right.
We're going to talk about some things coming up at the Civic Center in the new year.
That's right. That's South Jackson Civic Center right here in Tullahoma on Jackson Street. Imagine that. South Jackson Civic Center on Jackson Street.
I think we'll mention first Eric Mintel Quartet that's coming January 28th on a Saturday night. That's part of our regular season. And then we have two other events coming. By the way, the Eric Mintel Quartet is awesome.
Well, they were here. When were they here, Peggy?
They were
2 years ago?
2 years ago, and they almost got snowed out, remember?
I was very, very impressed.
They were wonderful, and that's the reason I wanted to have them back, because we didn't cancel the show, but there was ice up to our eyeballs, and a lot of people didn't get to see them.
Right, and
Anyway.
and he had to play a piano other than what he normally plays. Usually they bring in a grand piano
Yeah, and it
for
got
him.
stranded in
And it couldn't get
halfway from
here.
Huntsville.
It couldn't get
couldn't make
here.
it in the snow. But
So,
anyway, we're
but
having
we
them
made
back.
way, and he made way, and had fun.
And had fun. They
And
were a
and
wonderful group.
Wonderful
They were
entertainer.
from Pennsylvania. He wondered why we got so bent out of shape with the snow.
Up there, they've got it
Right.
neck deep.
Exactly.
All the time.
But we're also having two additional special events. On Sunday, the 29th at 2 o'clock, Vicki Collinsworth, Lisa Maurer, and friends will be doing a concert on the grand piano with a few additional things that will be surprises, as
Buddy.
Vicki always does. Hey, Buddy. And they're going to do that at 2 o'clock, a concert on Sunday afternoon. And then we're having, back by popular demand, Gaelic Storm.
Gaelic Storm.
And we have a poster on Gaelic Storm. They've put out a new album, I believe it's called Cabbage something. But
I think it's just Cabbage.
it may be just Cabbage, but these people...
Just plain Cabbage.
Right. If you want to go
They stole
online
us.
and find out about Gaelic Storm, everybody that's heard them is totally impressed.
Well, you know, they've been here. This is their, what, third time
This
here?
is their third time, and they sort of owed me one because one of the guys got married the last time they were scheduled, but they've always sold out the house. They were the steerage band, if you know what that is, in the movie Titanic.
Right.
And we have a video I think we're going to show a little bit.
When DiCaprio took Kate Winslet
Exactly.
downstairs to show her what
Downstairs.
the other half lived like, Gaelic Storm was playing.
And I
in the
guarantee
steerage.
the house comes alive when Gaelic Storm is in the house.
And a lot of Guinness gets consumed.
I know they love it.
Let's go to this video. Gaelic Storm.
Well, I was raised on black and tan with Ronnie Drew and Van der Man. And I go to Mass on Sunday, and then it's back to the pub on Monday. Well, I've got a sister Megan with the Celtic cross tattoo. I'll tell you a few stories, and every one of them is true. My mother's brother, sisters, cousins, aunties, Uncle Barney's father's brother had a cousin from Killarney. Well, my great-granddad and his mates, they try to make it to the States. Well, his great-uncle, he was a failure. He got deported off to Australia. So they stowed upon a steamer on the famous White Star Line. I was raised upon these stories since I was the age of 9. My mother's brother, sisters, cousins, aunties, Uncle Barney's father's brother had a cousin from Killarney. Well, now my uncle, he liked the races, he liked the dogs and steeple chases. His wife, my dear old auntie, she kept the tea shop way down a Bantry. But he fixed a race in Donegal, and now he's got to hide with his sticky buns and cakes and guns and whiskey on the side. My mother's brother, sisters, cousins, aunties, Uncle Barney's father's brother had a cousin from Killarney. Well, I was raised on black and tans. Well, Ronnie Drew and Van der Man. And I go to Mass on Sunday, and then it's back to the pub on Monday. I'm from the wrong side of the south side of an Irish neighbourhood. I've never been to Ireland, but I know it's in my blood. Uncle Barney's father's brother had a cousin from Killarney. Well, now my mother's brother, sisters, cousins, aunties, Uncle Barney's father's brother, sisters, auntie, had a cousin from Killarney.
All right, folks, that's Gaelic Storm. That's going to be at South Jackson February the 2nd.
On Thursday night. Ticket price is $25 for everybody, but it's a great show.
455-5321. Give them a call. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Some people think that pressing their on-demand button will cost money or make their house explode or something. Of course, neither of these things is true. On-demand is just a way to access thousands of free movies and TV shows. The code to blow up a house is actually channel up, channel down, 2*77.
On demand, thousands of free movies and TV shows on your schedule, and nothing bad.
All right, folks, we're back, and we've got Moses, the Moses 3. What is it, Sweet?
Fancy Moses.
Sweet Fancy Moses.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring us a couple more tunes right now in that sweet, fancy way that only they can do it. Isn't that right, Bonaparte? Right, let's hear it.
This is a love song I wrote about growing old with somebody.
Together, maybe we'll
to switch it up here a little and do a song that Miss Kelsey here wrote. It's about making molasses. The old-timey way of making molasses. It's called sweet flapjack.
This is a tree that was never chopped down to make a crutch that was never needed. By a child who never got polio. Because vaccine was never in short supply. Thanks to people whose compassion wasn't either. Over the years, Rotary Club members have helped immunize over 2 billion children against polio. Soon, the world will be polio-free. Rotary, humanity in motion.
We are back.
We're back,
John,
and it's...
my congratulations to you for being able to put a show together.
I know, that was great.
It wasn't me. It was Lauren.
And
Lauren made the phone calls, and Bob and Philip and everybody. We appreciate it.
Well, congratulations to all you folks.
Thank you. Thank you.
I hope everybody has a Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year to all of you.
Before we see you again, it'll be Happy New Year. Have fun.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
And we want to thank the young people who are on today. And again, Happy New Year, everybody, from all of us on Just Plain Living. Bye-bye.